Welcome back to Off the Record with me, Divya Singaravelu. Our guest today is noted guitarist Prasanna. We were just going to talk to him about his movie projects, and starting off, would you like to tell us about the 2009 Oscar-winning documentary Smile Pinky? How did you get about onto the project?
Well, like everything, it was an accident. I think a friend of the director, Megan Milan, this Brazilian guitar player, Lucio Ribello from New York. I think he was working with her on some other project, and she had this film, and she had shot this film, and everything was done, and she said, this is a very special film, it's shot in India and all that stuff. And I think Lucio has been an admirer of my work for a long time, so he said, you know, she could contact me and get any inputs. So Megan called me and pretty much wanted to know how she could license some classical Indian music from different CDs for her work. And then she explained to me about what she'd done, and then we started talking, and then we started talking about the concept and all that stuff. And you know, I personally am a lover of documentary films, and I've seen like hundreds of them. And I was just asking her, well, it looks like this, you know, maybe an original score. What do you think about doing an original score instead of me trying to, like, you know, help her like piece things together from different things? And she said, okay, we'll try it. But then she said, you know, I need to have everything in 4 days, and it's got to go for a final edit. I said, like, send me the DVD, I'll take a look at it. She FedExed me the DVD. I was in Boston, she was in New York. I took a look at it, and like she gave me a cue sheet of where the music, and she already had some music in it, like from different CDs. So I just spent an afternoon like composing the music, and I played it to her on the phone, played it on the guitar, sang this, that, and all. She was very clear about she was very clear that it has to be sort of, you know, North Indian classical oriented. But then after that, you know, I just put my own spin to it. And it was interesting because it's been now like close to 3.5 years since I actually did the music, and I still haven't met the director yet, not even once. So everything was done on the phone, and she wasn't there when I recorded the score. So I went the next day. Thankfully, I got some good musicians from around the New England area. I went there, did the score, sent it to her, and that's it. That's the end of it. And then forgot about it.
And then when the announcements were made about it winning the Oscars, how did that make you feel?
Yeah, sometime around December 2008 or something, like we came to know that the movie was shortlisted for the nominations, and I think in January or something, I don't remember when, the movie was nominated. And I was in a different space because my daughter was just born. She was born on December 29th, or, you know.
She's been a lucky mascot for you then.
Yes, definitely. She's been amazing. So this happened, and you know, but you know, I just took it in a very detached way, because you know, you don't go and lust after anything, right? I mean, I think if you just keep doing what you do, things come to you, and you can take it on an even keel. And I was obviously very thrilled and all that stuff for Megan, and of course, most importantly for Pinky and all those children. I mean, it was not about any of us, it was about the children. And such things bring you back to earth and show you that there's a lot that needs to be done about a lot of other issues, and life is not all the entertainment industry, you know. So I was very, very touched to be part of that project, and I'm glad it got its recognition. I'm not so crazy about the fact that it got an Oscar, but I am crazy about the fact that the Indian government was able to take this problem and help some of these children get an education and all that. And to me, some nice things have happened out of this movie. That's amazing.
So you've also done orchestration for Ilaiyaraaja, A.R. Rahman. You've also played the guitar for various music directors, Haris Jayaraj, Karthik Raja, Lakshmikant Pyarelal. How different is it when you're composing an original track vis-a-vis orchestrating? Do you feel pressure to, you know, give your style of music and thoughts into the composition that is already being made for which you're orchestrating?
Well, orchestrating is a specific word. It is not always that I did that for these composers. Most of the time it was playing guitar. Probably the most creative orchestration project that I did that was not my score was for Rahman for Lagan.
Which was
where-
again nominated for the Oscars.
Yeah, so it was a case where he gave pretty much a blank slate with just his very clear melody, and pretty much said, do what you want as far as getting a string orchestra, and you write whatever you want, and this
Okay.
is the melody I want. So that is something where I actually had a chance to bring in all the aspects of composition and orchestration that you study by studying 20th century classical works, and which you never hear in Indian film scores at all. And I was very happy that Rahman let me kind of, let me on a free ride as far as that goes. But in general, with all the people that I've worked with as a sessions player, to use the right word, it's a bit of both. I mean, you kind of know what they want, or and at the same time you can add something. But people have been very nice to me in the film industry, and they've always treated me with a lot of respect, and have been very specific about me doing what they wanted, what I felt comfortable. And all these composers you mentioned, of course, it was, I mean, on a personal level, Ilayaraja has always been a great inspiration. But it's work. When you work with different people, it's work, and it's only a part of what I do, and so I could see it in an objective space.
Okay, so that is Prasanna talking about his experience working with noted names like Ilayaraja and A.R. Rahman about his project Smile Pinky. Stay tuned to me on NDTV Hindu as we discuss his Swarna Bhoomi project.